NOQ news on Oculus Quest, August 4th through July 29th. First off, Quest version 43 may add 16:9 recording options, and it already has leaked details and permissions for eye and facial tracking on Quest Pro, Project Cambria, that sort of stuff. So that's good for the launch coming out later this year. But the 16:9 recording options would make it so much easier as a content creator to record, rectangular footage on the Quest platform. Steam VR headset usage has once again jumped up tremendously, and this is really weird because before it did jump up, but then it leveled back down. But now it went way back up again, as you can see. 1.3% boost for the Quest 2 usage, putting it at over 50% on the Steam VR platform. That's a lot of percentage. That's over half of people on Steam VR are using the Quest 2. Great for the Quest 2, not so great for other headsets, but really interesting. Piano Vision is this brand new app on the AppLab for Quest, and it brings AR piano lessons to the platform. This is a really cool tool, and I would really love to see how it's utilized with Project Cambria using color pass-through, of course. But already, this is a very impressive use of the Quest's pass-through abilities, as limited as they may be. Meta just released a brand new hand tracking demo. This is very akin to the First Steps demo and the one they released when the touch controllers first came out for the Rift. This is firsthand. It offers gravity gloves and all these cool things. And I haven't personally checked it out yet, but it looks really cool. Meta's been really pushing hand tracking lately, and I'm very curious to see how they'll continue pushing it. Maybe Project Cambria could give some bonuses to it, like a hand tracking 2.0, if you will. Of course, they've already released an update to it through AI, but this is through a hardware perspective. I think they could get a lot out of hand tracking. VR sports are awesome, and Gym Class is a really underrated one on the Quest AppLab store, but they're now launching on the official store this fall with $8 million of funding, and I really am curious to see how they're going to really improve the game with this amount of funding, because I really like it. I really like Gym Class. I think it's a great VR basketball game, but there's a lot of potential improvement, and I would really like to see them utilize this new funding. Stress Level Zero's highly anticipated BoneLab now requests t-shirt size for full body avatar fitting. Now, of course, this is optional, but if you do have the hardware to support it, this would be awesome and a bit of a game changer for a game like this. By utilizing height and t-shirt size as the main two factors by default, in addition to a fine-tuning menu for height, chest, waist, hips, etc., it really allows for an in-depth avatar full body tracking system that should be pretty amazing, all things considered. The Quest 2's major competitor, the Pico Neo, or whatever the line of headsets called, just had a new leak for the controllers of their newest headset, the Pico Neo 4 something, but the controllers look really good. They're very reminiscent of the Quest 2's, of course. I'm not the biggest fan of the Pico Neo 3, but you know what, a lot of people love it, so it's pretty cool to see an update and a leak for the brand new headset. Myst just added hand tracking support and some more smooth locomotion and gestures and stuff on the Quest. This is pretty cool. I mean, you don't really see developers adding big updates like these a year or two after the game comes out, especially in VR and a single player's puzzle-driven game, but it's pretty cool. It's always good to have that option. I really liked Myst VR. Thought it worked really well for the game, but of course, the game came out in the 90s. It's a bit dated. Requisition VR is very anticipated, and they're aiming for a PSVR 2 release in 2023 and a Quest launch soon. They say that the standalone port was the developer's biggest goal, which does make sense when you take into account how popular the Quest 2 is, of course. But if they utilize it well with the PSVR 2 and all the capabilities it has graphically, that might be just the ideal place to play across the board. So stay tuned for that game. It looks really good. Of course, I'm biased to one of the best VR games of all time, The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, and that sequel is launching very soon, so you kind of space it out, But if it's cool, I'll check it out for sure. Last bit of news, Red Matter 2 had a bunch of gameplay shown off on YouTube in this demo stuff that YouTubers are showcasing. Looks awesome. Looks like a great sequel to one of the best puzzle games on the platform. So really stay tuned for that. That's coming out August 18th. Can't wait. And for the release of the week, we had Car Mechanic Simulator. This is not my kind of game, to be honest. I mean, I like simulator games like Cooking Simulator VR or Thief Simulator VR, but Car Mechanic Simulator just sounds like work, and that's not totally up my alley, but check it out if you want. although early reviews are not good for this $20 title.